Okay, Coach, just first off, your thoughts on today's game?
Well, it was nice to have a second quarter like we did, especially struggling so bad offensively. Just a couple nights ago, we still turned it over 18 times today, which is most of them are travels and on-force turnovers. But to get off to the good second quarter, I think really gave our kids some confidence. We're gonna, like we talked about the other day, this team's gonna be really good once we get everybody healthy and once we continue to learn how to play together. But you saw some pretty good signs today, things that can happen here, and it's just going to take us a little time to really gel, but we'll get there.
And you touched on it, that second quarter, there was an 18-0 run during that second. So what do you attribute that success that led to that run?
Well, in the first quarter, we gave up 22 points, and I really thought defensively we played much better, and it led to some transition baskets. And then we really shared the ball well. We hit some wide open threes and moved the ball from side to side, but I think it started with playing a little bit more pressure defense.
And from an intensity level, from your perspective, did they bring it that level of intensity that you like to see as a head coach on the defensive end of the floor? They
did. We got better. We got a long way to go defensively. You saw us get back cut a few times, and certainly on post defense we got to get better. But we're growing. We're getting better, and we're excited about certainly that second quarter, and not only offensively, but like you said, defensively, I thought we were pretty good.
Absolutely.
Coach, you talk about cutting turnovers. Is it just a general aspect that they're traveling a little bit more heavier this season?
They really are. It's a point of emphasis, though. It's on all the training videos that they're really going to call it this year, and we try to tell the kids or teach the kids to put the ball on the floor first before they go, and we just got to get better at that, because I believe we had 18 turnovers, and if I remember right, I think we had 10 travels. So most of our turnovers are just playing a little bit too fast. We got to get the ball on the floor before we go.
Coach, the big difference from Thursday night's game to today's game, the three things that I saw was offensive rebounding, three-point shooting, and
we made some free throws.
And free throws. Yes.
Yeah, the other night we really struggled from the line, so it was nice to see us. Our goal is 75%. We shot 73.7, so we're getting closer on that. Three-pointers were really good in the first half. Second half got a little cold, but I was really happy to see. I'll tell you who impresses me and continues to impress me is Haley Jones, a freshman from Wichita. Here's her stat line. 6 for 10, 3 for 5 from 3. She had 15 points, 2 assists, 1 turnover. Not bad for a freshman. And she played great the other night. I thought she was one of the better players the other night, too. That's really neat to see. And then I really thought Eva gave us a big lift today and got her going a little bit. She made her free throws, had 14 points, 12 in the first half, and she was a big spark in that second quarter. Did a great job for us.
After being down 2 at that first quarter, what did you tell the girls that led into that run in the second quarter?
We just pick up the intensity, especially like we talked about on defense, and I thought we did that in the second quarter. We really played well. I think both sides of the ball. It's not football, but I still say both sides of the ball. Offensively and defensively, I thought that was really good stuff. So we got to build on that second quarter. We got to show that film, how we played on the defensive end with our pressure, and then the way we shared the basketball was awesome.
On Thursday, your starting lineup included Graham and Templeton, but today you decided to go with a different starting lineup and put Tapia and Bergie in. What was kind of the decision to go that direction?
We'll probably have a different starting lineup for the first 12 games. We've got so many new players, and try to give everybody a chance to get in the action. And we got 3 other starters sitting over there in street clothes that'll be back pretty soon too. So we want to win in this league and win championships, you got to develop a bench, and I think sometimes if you can start different people and give them that feeling that they're going to be a little more hungrier to play a little bit harder. So we'll have a different lineup every game until we get to conference probably.
And looking forward to Texas Lutheran, what do you want to see out of your team?
We got to cut down these turnovers, number one. That's the number one thing. And then we got to put 4 quarters together like we did in the second quarter. So we're still growing. But if we can continue to build on that second quarter on both sides, that's what we want to do Tuesday too.
And with Megan, she's such a physical, intense player, and not afraid to mix it up down low. I guess there in that second quarter, her play led to a bunch of those turnovers there in the backcourt. So just can you talk about her level of intensity and what she brings as a veteran player to, I guess, the floor for this entire team?
Well, she's one of those players that leads by example. She plays as hard as she possibly can every day in practice, every time she's on the floor. And does she make mistakes? Yeah, she had how many turnovers today? 5. Most of them were travels, but you know, we can live with that because she gives so much heart and effort and plays just tenacious all the time. And I think you know, if you're a freshman or sophomore and you got that to look at every day, it's pretty good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I appreciate you guys coming on a Saturday afternoon.